Hi and Assalamualaikum to our lecturer, Madam Nik Madiha binti Nik Muhammad Munir. We are from Group Q. We'll be presenting on case study number 5, where an increasement in minimum wage, either it will lead to the unemployment or not. Alright, let me introduce myself and my another 4 group members. My name is Musfira binti Shamuddin, A22A0499. Another 4 of my group members are Muhammad Luqman Nur Hakim bin Fararu Razi, A22A0961. Nur Auni Maisarah binti Muhammad Zubair, A22A0959. Siti Nur Fatiha binti Muhammad Sobri, A22A0610. And the last one is Anis Shakirah binti Ahmad Zawawi, A22A0917. Alright, first of all, let's take a look to how the increasement in minimum wage will also lead to the increase of the unemployment rate. As you can see in the diagram, there are 3 horizontal lines, which is the first one is original minimum wage, and the other 2 is the new minimum wage that keeps on increasing. And we also have 2 crossing line that labeled as labor supply, and another one is labor demand. And when this horizontal line of minimum wage makes an intersection with labor supply or labor demand, they will be labeled as QD and QS, that stand for quantity labor of demand and quantity labor of supplied. And as we can see at first, at this stage of original minimum wage, the gap between quantity labor demand and quantity labor supplied is still small, and as the time goes by, setting a new higher minimum wage will also expand the gap between of quantity demand and quantity supply. That's the theory explained using diagram, but let's use our critical thinking when the government setting a new minimum wage that is higher than before. Therefore, there will be an increasement in costs for employers, but by all means they still need to stick to their old budget, their old costs. Therefore, they need to reduce amount of workers. They reduce the quantity demand of laborers in the industry. That's why the industry will have uh, an increasement amount of quantity labor supply, which means it is increasement in unemployment. So it is proven by diagram and by the reality of industry, where setting a new minimum wage will also make an increasement in unemployment rate. As we can see in diagram, an area that labeled as LS, that stand for labor surplus, it is when it is a situation when the labor supply are more than labor demanded in industry. And this labor surplus situation also be labeled as unemployment.
Assalamualaikum and hi to madam. My name is Muhammad Luqman Hakim bin Farwazi. My matrix number is A22A0961. So today I would like to present my answer for question number 2. So I would like to explain on a relationship between wage increase and inflation. So for wage increase, workers receive more for their labor when the minimum wage increase, such as from 1,200 per month to 1,500 per month based on the study case. Next, I will explain inflation. Inflation is overall rising trend in price of goods and service in an economy over time. So meaning that each of unit cash now purchase less product and service. There are many factors such as cost push and demand pull dynamic, as well as higher product costs. My next point is concern encouraged in declaration. Because if the salary increase, it would lead to further inflation. The argument state that the business could choose to raise the price of goods and service in reaction of employees' wages increase. There are several factors that may lead to this happen. So I will pass to Fatiha to explain more about the concern encouraged in declaration. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nafatia binti Mat Sobri and my matrix number is A22A0610. As we know, wage increase and inflation interconnect with each other. There are several factors might lead to inflation when wage increase. First, greater labor costs. Increasing the minimum wage can lead to greater labor costs for business. To cope with this increased expense, company may resort to strategy such as recruiting fewer people, shrinking their staff, or putting cost-cutting initiative. Unfortunately, this can result in a ripple effect, leading to employment or underemployment for the individual who are willing to work with a lower pay. Second, effect on the price and product and service. High labor expense will also have an impact on the price of product and service, which will raise inflation. Business will increase the pricing of the goods and service they provide to customer in order to offset the growing cost of worker pay. This phenomenon, known as cost push inflation, when the overall price level rises in the economy due to increased production costs, households may experience a reduction in their purchasing power. The cost of living goes up, potentially affect the financial well-being of individuals and families. Third, inflationary pressure. The main concern is that the wage increase could fuel inflationary pressure in the economy if it's not matched by advance in productivity or the resolution of underlying economic.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Awni Masara binti Muhammad Zubair and my matric number is A22A0959. The next question is the importance of increasing the minimum wage of Malaysian workers, especially in the private sectors. The first importance is its ability to reduce income disparity. A higher minimum wage functions as a tool to correct wage inequities, ensuring that individuals in lower wage categories receive more equitable recompense for their contributions to the workforce. This not only supports the principle of social fairness, but also contributes to a more balanced and inclusive economic landscape. It also has the potential to help reduce poverty rates and raise the general standard of living for a sizable segment of the population. A higher minimum wage can promote equitable distribution of economic resources and enable a previously underprivileged group to feel more empowered financially by strengthening the purchasing power of low-paid workers. The second importance is the impact on economic growth. Increased revenue in the hands of low-wage employees causes a ripple effect that spreads throughout the economy. As this group's disposable income rises, so does the spending on goods and services. Thus, the demand will increase. Increased consumer spending will benefit private firms, especially those in the retailing and service industries. This increasing demand may result in business expansion, higher output, and ultimately employment creation. As a result, raising the minimum wage is not just a means of ensuring fair compensation, but also a smart economic policy that can contribute to a more dynamic and prosperous business environment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anis Shakira binti Ahmad Zawawi. My matrix number is A22809117. The importance of raising minimum wage would improve job satisfaction and would create stronger morale among employees and leadership. Many concur that when employees receive fair compensation, their level job satisfaction and workplace morale increase. Employees are more confident and proud of their work and are less likely to quit in search of other high-paying positions. An increase will be advantageous to the company as well as the company. By raising the minimum wage, the company would see an increase as well as see a decrease in government-sponsored welfare spending. Employees will have more money in their pocket thanks to a higher minimum wage, which they would subsequently spend at other companies and stores. An increase in wages would eventually lead to the creation of more jobs since rising demand inevitably result in a rise in the need for labor. Increases are expected to strengthen the economy as well as remove low-income workers' eligibility for government aid and make them less reliant on it. The amount spent on government assistance would gradually down as fewer people became eligible for or reliant on the program. So that is all from our group. Thank you.